Dear members, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me, to the glory of God, begin to thank God Almighty for today's meeting. Yesterday, of course, as usual, I saw in their so-called social media that this meeting has been put off. As usual, there are fake news, and of course, appropriately, the National Secretary reported that the meeting must take place. So I'm happy and commend all of you for not listening to this fake news. And today you are here. The Board of Trustees have had its meeting, and now the National Review Committee is having its own meeting. So I want to sincerely thank you. Let me thank the acting national chairman for piloting the affairs of this party since this crisis started. Leadership is not easy. Leadership has to do with commitment. Leadership has to do with interest. If you are committed and you have the interest of your party or whatever you belong to, that organization, that association will always survive. And the other national chairman and members of the National Working Committee have shown that commitment and interest at this particular time that our party must move on and to actualize the vision of the founders of this great party. Let me also say to all of us who have been watching the ranting of some of those, some of people whom I don't know how to describe them, who say that officers of the party at the national level, they're unfortunate. Somebody who said he's a senior advocate of Nigeria does not understand that he does not have the locus. Somebody who has lobbied every time to be the national chairman, and the court has said, look, you cannot go ahead with the convention. And he has come up to make all kinds of, in fact, the worst of what I've had is the certificate of expulsion. I'm not going to abuse the status of a senior advocate, but it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that the senior advocate of Nigeria will come up with something that never existed anywhere to say that certificate of expulsion. Very most unfortunate. Very most unfortunate. And I know everywhere if you would hear me, we're all colleagues at the First Executive Council from 2011 to 2014 when I left to contest the position of governor of the University. Somebody who said the convention took place had filed a suit at the Federal High Court in Abuja to recognize them as officers of the party. I've never seen anything like it. You know that you are the one. You said the convention has taken place. And that you said court gave you the authority to go ahead. Now you have filed a suit now at the Federal High Court. I thought they would have gone back to the state High Court. It's not unfortunate. You went to the state High Court to sue INEC that the convention must take place. You've done what you say you have done. Now you have also gone to the Federal High Court to sue INEC to recognize you. You would have gone back to the state High Court in Ibadan. So the State High Court will give you the same order. That's to tell you how they deceive people. The press, are you here? I'm seeing photographers. The press, are you here? Carry this story that Taminu Turagi, a senior advocate of Nigeria, no, I will not use the word supposedly, because legal parliamentary committee, according to that, went to the State High Court in Ibadan, sued INEC that the convention must take place, and the State High Court gave them ex parte order against some sitting judgment of the Federal High Court that determined the matter on merit. On merit. He refused to obey two succeeding final judgments of the Federal High Court. And you went ahead to say you have heard your convention. We have not done. The same you have not gone to the Federal High Court in the same Ibadan to say, recognize us. INEC, recognize us. You don't need to have gone to Federal High Court. All you would have done was to go back to the State High Court. It's so unfortunate. You see, that's why if you ask some of them, which matters have they done in court? I don't know that again. The same people have now gone to the Federal High Court in Abuja to find that the police and DSS should vacate the secretariat. Meanwhile, you have gone to Federal High Court, recognize us. You have not recognized. And you are suing police and DSS. I should tell you how they are. People don't want to tell themselves the simple truth. They continue to deceive you. Continue to deceive those they want to deceive. We have gone to court for enforcement of the judgment of the Federal High Court that said you cannot go ahead with the convention. And we have also said, look, court, direct the police and SSS to carry out their constitutional duty of protecting those that have the right to preside over their offices. They should be able to tell their people what they are doing. And we are telling our people, this is what we are. We will not take the laws into our hand. We will make sure we follow due process. But be assured that the law must take its course. They have written petition against how many judges? Even judges that have not handled the matter of PDP one day, they will write petition. We are aware of their style, of their strategy to blackmail the judiciary. Luckily for us, when the NDI held conference of judges of Superior Court, the Chief Justice of Nigeria said, look, no amount of blackmail will make them to do what they are not supposed to do. That it is a facts and law that is what they are going to do. If you have any problem, bring your facts and let the law back you up. It's not sentiment. It's not emotion. It's not by you saying, Supreme Court said, it's the internal affairs of the party. Fine. Allow the court to say this was Supreme Court say. It's not you. It's not you to say so. That's the propaganda. That's the blackmail. Anyway, you see them. Supreme Court said it's the internal affairs of the party. There's no story. Okay, Supreme Court said so. Let the court read it and say this is what Supreme Court said. And let them come up. This is the decision of Supreme Court. We cannot do this or we can do this. People are going to judge. No more job, nothing. Every day, you will see old man. Supreme Court said, ask whether he had read any Supreme Court judgment one day. Ask him whether he had read any court judgment, even the judgment that the Supreme Court freed him, whether he has read it. Ask whether even the judgment that he was freed by the Supreme Court, whether has he read the judgment one day. He has not. So he does not even know. So, just to let you know that we are all the same page. And we must not allow our party to die. From 1998, when this party was formed, I was there on too. I've never left. Bala Mohammed was a senator under APP. Yes. He came to them a minister because of touching on necessity. That's correct. And that's how he joined the PDP. That's correct. Sheyi Makinde, my younger brother, he was an NCP. I know when he came to lobby, I know those who brought him to me, a bullycat, and the former deputy governor, who is here, and one are the lawyer. That I remember. Senator. No, that's the P. He didn't make it before we arrived. How can those who met me in my house people who met me in my house do not drive me out? I would never allow that. I mean, it doesn't make sense. From the first time that PDP leaders of the country sat down to conceive the idea of PDP, I was there. They were not there. I ran as chairman of council from 1999, 1998, December. I ran on that PDP and I won. I ran for the second time and I won. I ran for governorship and I won under PDP. Ask Bala Mohammed, which party did he run as a senator? Because our party has always thought that people come, they become governor, they become this, they now dictate what will happen. To pursue those who have made sacrifice from the beginning, from the inception of the formation of this party. If people had allowed them before, we will not allow them. Of course, I can tell you, they have no choice. They're on their way out of the party. They know they have no choice again. They're on their way out of the party. So remain firm. Remain strong. Money is not everything. Money is good, but money has its own limitation. That's where money cannot go. It's only human being that must. So let nobody be panicking himself because the president is wisdom to allow states to make progress, to bring development to their various states. Today, states are having a lot of money. Some of our own people to use the money to help us. They want to use it to kill the party. We will not allow them to kill the party. The tenure, like the chairman said and the beauty chairman said, of the National Working Committee will be coming to an end in the next 48 hours. We must not allow vacuum. The party must keep on running. People must be in charge of the party to direct the affairs of the party. We must not allow it. And so we must do everything that's within the powers of the National Working Committee, members of the Board of Trustees, to make sure that the party moves on. And so I'm fully in support of the address of the acting national chairman and the address of the Board of Trustees. And to thank you for the vote of confidence you have passed on them, that are doing well, that you do will energize them to continue to do well. I must commend them, the National Secretary, the National Secretary, the Chairperson, the Deputy, all of them are doing great work. Let me once more welcome you and thank you for the steps you have taken, for how you have resisted these anti-democratic forces or elements, as the case may be. I've never seen people who cannot stay and say, look, see what's happening to our in our party. How do we? Arrogance, ego. Bala Mohammed should be ashamed of himself. He became a chairman of governance forum of the party. He has lost virtually every state. It does not tell him, come, am I doing well? In fact, if it was a content, he should put resignation under me. People are leaving. Governors are leaving. House of Reps are leaving. Senators are leaving. Assembly members are leaving. Chairman of councils are leaving. You are still saying you are chairman of governors there. What kind of system is it? Under the Buhari's administration, we saw what the present government then did to emasculate us. We said no. No, we don't agree. Who left? Even Autumn. Government, he came to us. No, I don't want to go there. So, people.
Edo came to us. And Edo
came. And we accommodated him. Now, under their own leadership, that's why I see this country sometimes, no conscience. They have no conscience. You cannot say, look, why should it be under my leadership? People are living. And you are happy to do like this. Do like this.
calling talks to talk.
And then you be signaling talks. Tell them to come. That is the kind of governors you would. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But forgive them. I think that they don't know what they are doing. So I want to say thank you. We'll continue to